Hey, what's up, guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you Week 3 DPL Game of the Week. This week's co-host is, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have heard of him in the Draft League community. It's been a while since he's done stuff with it. His name is Pokeaim MD. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, Pokeaim here. I don't usually play Draft, especially not on Showdown, but I'm here anyway to play. He gave me the worst team though out of the two, but it's fine.
I gave you the choice. You chose to give it to me, and I don't like Mega Lopunny, so I'll give it to you.
That's fair. It's better. I think it's better now because it can use close combat. Otherwise, everybody can just protect. But...
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was not a fan of Mega Lopunny. I think it's a little bit better in Gen 8. With like
it's a lot better. It got triple axle too and U-turn.
Yeah, no return though, but it doesn't really need it.
Who needs return?
Rocky Helmet. Like, Rocky Helmet just makes triple axle pretty tough to run. Can't run.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're using Mega Lopunny, you're using Mega Lopunny in National Deck, so you can use return too. Right? Like,
yeah, it depends on the league. They usually don't allow cut moves, but they allow cut mons. Because people want Megas. That's really what it is.
Interesting.
But... yeah, maybe before we hop into this, do you have any experience with DPL? Or what's your experience with Draft League as a whole?
I mean, I haven't played DPL in years. It was fun. I remember getting very unlucky. I remember that much.
Yeah, back at Season 2, I think it was, and you played. Yeah.
I remember that. But I liked my team a lot. Like, the people I was with, they were awesome.
Okay.
They're very friendly, very nice, very supportive, always did tests, so it's cool. And I like Draft League in general. I just don't like it on Showdown as much because it feels like doing a Showdown live for me. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I do Showdown lives, damn near daily. So when I do Draft, I like it on Wi-Fi because it's different. Not only does it open up, it's different for me, but it's also different for the viewer as well. Which is why, I'm not too into, if I'm going to do something on Showdown, I'll do tournaments, I guess, now.
Exactly. Yeah. It's tough. Like, you can't just pop in a team and go for Draft League.
Yeah.
It's a lot of prep, especially for DPL, where people put in hours and hours and mocks in to get one game in.
Is DPL still like may I place your order for your Pokemon, or is it actual drafting now?
No, so starting in Season 4, it's actual drafting now.
Okay, good. I always didn't like that. Oh, here's what I want. I'll take the $7.99 Mega Metagross. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like that. I think part of the, part of the intelligence of drafting,
strategy,
right? Or even just a strategy, is being able to adapt and also put in what you want. But if you can get everything, it's just like, but that's just my thought process personally. It's nothing. I have nothing against anybody who does it. And I have a lot of friends who play draft.
Yeah, when you saw like 9 out of 9 Ultra Sun
at the same
Cocos.
Like it was like, bro, what? Why am I prepping for this mon if I have it?
And then you look at, this team did really well last season. I'll just copy it and use it this season.
Yeah.
So that's what people did too. So yeah, no, this is definitely a better approach to try to stop teams from just copying the same archetypes over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we get into it too, do you know any? So we're going to be looking at Akki versus Metro. This is for Generation 6. Do you know anything about either of these players?
I know Akki. Akki actually was in my test group with me, him, Maddie, Gypsy, and
I'm guessing Zazo?
Sticks. And,
okay.
And I think Zazo was around at some points too, and Chimpact. So I had a pretty good. I know Akki is. That's for Chimpact, the king chimp. I had a really good group. They would do tests and stuff like that. It was awesome. I know he's very good, or was when I was around. I have no idea now. Obviously, I don't watch as much draft now.
No, he's definitely washed.
Yeah, he's washed. Oh, okay, that sounds like something he'd tweet. That sounds like him, he'd tweet.
He definitely.
I know he definitely likes to tweet things like that, sarcastically and purposely too.
No, he was actually one of the most expensive players this season. Really sought after. If you need to get a win, you can rely on Akki to do it.
Yeah, he's a good player. I like Akki a lot. Very fun to do tests versus too. Always had cool concepts as well.
Yeah, very creative in the build. All those people. Have you heard of the Mount Rushmore?
The Mount Rushmore of draft?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming the people that I talked about were on it. So.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
I knew at the time they were all like amazing.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Gypsy's still my buddy. I talk to him almost daily, even though he doesn't do draft anymore. But
he'll do draft. We were in a league together called a UDL.
Nice.
That's ran by Matty Brolick. It's pretty low chill, but you could say like maybe 20 out of the top like 30 players or so are like in this league. So it's pretty high regard, highly competitive, but it's a really nice group because Matty's just an awesome guy. So it's a cool environment there.
Matty is great. He's a great person.
Oh yeah, for sure. Metro, I had to ask him. I asked him a day ago or so ago, "Who are you?" And he said, "Oh, I haven't really done anything." And I was like, great." But I heard this was a good game, so we'll just hop right into it. So here is my team builder using Akki's team against Metro's team that Pokeaim is using. So looking at this matchup, I'm pretty sure that Golbat and Electrode aren't going to come from his perspective. Golbat can be an okay answer, like against Garchomp if it doesn't have Stone Edge. It might be a little hard to get past. It doesn't have like Source Dance or something like that. And maybe Mega Gallade if it doesn't have Psychic coverage, but I imagine he would expect Mega Gallade to have fighting coverage plus ice coverage. It hits a lot of the team for at least neutral damage. So I don't think Golbat is the greatest response. Golbat's going to get shut down by Thundurus, Mesprit, Manaphy. It seems tough to bring this game. One thing to note, that Golbat is one of his 2 ways to remove hazards. So if I get rocks and spikes up, spikes with Klefki and rocks with either Garchomp or Mesprit, then I could see Golbat coming if he doesn't want to have Defog on the Latios, which I don't think I'd have Defog on the Latios if I brought Latios on his side. So Golbat could come for that regard, but otherwise I don't think Golbat's coming this game. Electrode, it's fast and can revenge some of my team, especially with foul play to hit like Mega Gallade. I just think he has better options. I think Granbull's probably a better defensive response to Mega Gallade, and then something like Mega Lopunny or Scarf Crocodile or even Speed Tutting with Latios are probably good enough ways to deal with Mega Gallade, and I think all those other mons have more utility against the rest of my team than Electro does. So yeah, looking at this game and the 8 that Akki has, I'm like almost 100% confident he's not going to bring the Skuntank to Trevenant. I think both are there just to scare the opponent. Like Skuntank is on the team just to make sure Toxic Spikes are a little bit less likely to come. And if he really had to bring Skuntank, he could for that purpose. Trevenant's probably there to absorb Scalds, I guess, if Manaphy doesn't want to, and to potentially spin block if Rapid Spin is the main form of removal on the team. But otherwise, I don't think he'd really ever bring either of those 2 mons. Though, you do have to note that Skuntank is the primary form of removal on this team. So if Pokeaim sets up Spikes and Stealth Rocks with Ferrothorn, it could definitely be pretty annoying. So I think Akki's going to have a pretty offensive approach to make sure Ferrothorn sets up as few hazards as possible. So my approach this game was to get rocks up, spikes, screens, and then 4 offensive mons that could win the game. And I think one of the best ones that could win offensively is Mega Gallade here, with Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, and Shadow Sneak. With a decent amount of bulk that I don't know if anyone would necessarily think would be coming on this Mega Gallade. I feel like I didn't really need a lot of speed on this set, because if Crocodile comes, I'm pretty confident it would be Scarfed. So the only reason for me to really run speed would be to speed tie a max speed Latios, but I have Shadow Sneak anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Bulk Up allowed me to take like Ferrothorn, Gyro Balls, or Power Whips a lot better. Also take on Mega Lopunny, especially with Drain Punch, so I recover HP and maybe stay out of range of return. Because Mega Gallade usually has a pretty useless ability, but it has Inner Focus when it Mega Evolves. So that means I won't be able to get flinched. Mega Lopunny goes for a Fake Out, I won't get flinched, and I can go for a Drain Punch in return. Poison Jab will hit the Granbull. If I'm at neutral attack, so if I go for Bulk Up as the Granbull switches in, I should be 2-KOing with Poison Jab if rocks are up. And I don't think he can do a whole lot to me in return. Like a max attack, power, or Play Rough won't kill me, especially if I have a +1 defense boost up. Next Pokemon I have is Klefki. Defense to live, a Crocodile, Earthquake, Spikes Reflect, Light Screen, and Play Rough. I had Imprison on this set, so Imprison makes sure the opposing Pokemon can't use the same move as what's on my set, so I could use that against the Ferrothorn to make sure it doesn't set up spikes against me. That seems kind of like a niche strategy. I'd rather just get up my own spikes. Even if I trade, it might not be the worst idea. Play rough just to make sure I can hit the Latios and 2 KO it. Make sure it doesn't set up like Calm Minds and try to sweep me and stuff. If it's like a physically defensive Latios, that might be a little problematic, but I'll have ways to get around that. Reflect and Light Screen to take as many hits as possible for like the Mega Gallade and my other 3 sweepers. The other support mon on this team is Mesprit with Healing Wish, U-Turn, Hidden Power Fire to hit the Ferrothorn, and Psychic. I probably like 3 KO Ferrothorn to HP Fire. Doesn't do a lot, but I'll be able to get some chip on it. But this will give me some chip for the Mega Lopunny, especially if I could get Rocks and Spikes up. I shouldn't be living for too long this game, and there's no Wish support on the team, so once Mega Lopunny gets chip on it, unless it's like a rest set or something like that, the damage should be here to stay. So that's great. Unless it's like Ferrothorn Leech Seed as well, I guess. But U-Turn is to gain momentum, and I have 0 speed to maybe... I will 100% be slower than a Rotom Wash, unless it's like Iron Ball or something like that. To always gain an initiative. Psychic to hit the Lopunny, and Healing Wish, if I want to get another sweeper in, add a second chance to potentially sweep. Thundurus is the next Pokemon. Bulk to maybe live a Draco Meteor from the Latios. You could easily go special, you could easily go physical, you could easily go like a mixed Life Orb set or something like that with like Taunt, maybe to prevent the Ferrothorn from sending up hazards, but I went with Bulk Up here. Ferrothorn would be pretty hard pressed to do much to me if I get a Bulk Up. And if he has like Crocodile to revenge me, if I go for a Bulk Up, I'll get a defense boost and then getting extra attack boost, as well as a Grand Ball. I don't think he'll expect this, and it should do pretty decent damage to the entire team. I could, like, Superpower and remove Tropical Berries from, like, the Ferrothorn or the Crocodile, so that way my Mega Galley can go in a little bit easier later. We'll see how this set works. The speed will outspeed the Latios. Choice Scarf Garchomp is next, and I'm probably going to lead with this just to get rocks. I don't think you lead with a Scarf for this game. You might lead with Mega Lopunny. That'd probably be the only situation where I actually switch out and go to Mesprit, which is basically always my hard answer into Mega Lopunny. But I could get Stealth Rocks early, and maybe you wouldn't expect me to be Scarfed. And then Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Fang should hit the team for pretty decent damage outside of like the Golbat. Dragon Claw's, I don't believe, got a 2-hit KO. Outrage would have 2-hit KO'd, but I didn't want to be locked in. And Fire Fang should hit the Ferrothorn, maybe 2-hit KO it. And last I have Manaphy, a bulkier Manaphy spread that should also take a Latios, Life Orb, Drake, and Meteor, I believe is what the spread is for. And I will outspeed the Crocodile of his Choice Scarf if I had the Salac Berry boost. Tail Glow to raise my special attack. Everything gets killed by the team after rocks outside of the Ferrothorn. I should 2-hit KO with Ice Beam unless if he's super specially defensive, but hopefully I can get some chip on the Ferrothorn. Even Spikes Up would be great. So that's my team. We'll see what AIM brings this game. Yeah.
All right, so you brought all the threats.
Yeah, you brought all the threats too. So you didn't bring the Golbat or the Electrode, which...
Yeah, so big shout out to Tone as well, who basically made my squad because I've been busy with the puppy, like I told you.
Ah, Tone's my boy. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Very, he's pretty active in my Discord, so I like him. And I said, hey, I have to do a mock draft. And I'm glad he understood what I meant, because I thought the way I said it, he thought we were going to battle. But no, he understood exactly what I meant. He made the team. So like when I looked at it immediately and I was like, yeah, I'm passing this on to somebody else. I saw that Akki's team is stupid. Like, it's ridiculous. You got Mega Gallade, which in my opinion, one of the strongest Megas. Maybe not as...
Yeah, so at Gen 6, in case you guys don't know, the Megas retain their speed the same turn that they do Mega. So it will be base 80 speed the turn that it Mega.
Initially, yeah. So maybe not that strong there. Gen 7, I know it's like a top Mega just because it can do everything. And then Gen 8, it gets like triple axle and stuff too. But, and then you had Manaphy. Luckily, there was no Z moves. Garchomp, like Thundurus, like there's a lot. You have Thunder Wave support, you have Spike support for a bunch of hard hitters. So it's definitely, I think, I would argue that the matchup is more so in that favor. And I guess we'll talk more about that when we look at the actual replay. But only because Spikes plus strong hitters, like there's not much for Manaphy, right? Manaphy can run some sort of resist berry and eat a hit. It doesn't even need a resist berry. Max HP, you'll eat a Specs Latios' Draco, you'll eat a Power Whip from Ferrothorn. Yeah, obviously, Hidden Power is an option too. There's a lot of things. Like, So I feel like my team is always on the defensive backbone, which I don't necessarily like versus balance or bulky offense over there.
Exactly, yeah. On your side, Ferrothorn is kind of annoying to take on. I guess like hidden power is a thing, but Ferrothorn's still going to be bulky enough to take plenty of hits, and it's not like I have anything that could, maybe outside of Mega Gallade, that can like reliably OHKO it. And with Mega Gallade, you could easily just run Choppleberry and probably kill me with a Gyro Ball after I go for like a close combat.
Something close with that. There's some options here. I think Lopunny's actually not going to be as bad here as I thought it'd be, just because of based on, I mean, as long as I kill keys and stuff. But
yeah, it's always going to revenge kill anything that's not a Scarf.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Which is
the big thing about it.
Yeah.
And let me.
So yeah, just let me know what you're going to lead with, so I can pick my lead accordingly.
Oh, is that how we're doing this? Is that how this works? I was pretty sure I'm going to lead Rotom because you can't OHKO it with anything, and it can beat every Pokemon on your turn.
That's what you think.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, easily 1v1.
What do I do against this?
That's what I'm saying. This Pokemon is really good versus you. It's just really slow. Are you Lum?
I might be.
Okay. Nice. Get baited.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's amazing because now my Gramble only has to deal with 4 other Pokemon.
Yeah, like I'm surprised Golbat didn't come.
Yeah, so like I mean, looking at your team, let's see. Golbat will be Trevenant. That's right. Everything else wins.
Yeah, exactly. But it is one of the only defoggers on the team outside of Latios because Rotom wants to have defog this gen.
That's fair. This is also an insane threat too because like I can't do anything about the Energy Ball, Extra Belt, Assault Vest, whatever the hell. I mean that did 13, so I'm assuming that's Assault Vest. Let me see this Mesprit. So we run a damage calc like this was Draft League.
Wow, we're pulling up the calc, are we?
Wait, why am I HP Dragon in the calc?
I think that's. Oh, I gotta put it on X and Y. You know,
so
people have been putting timer on this season at DPL. I think we've had.
Thank God. Well, that's another thing too. Like, how dare you not put on timer? Like, that's a.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be, we're used to it, but I think we've had 3 or 4 games so far where timers won the game.
Perfect, as it should be. Just like the game.
Exactly.
Super slow. This is really tough because I can't. Actually, no, it's not. Who cares if you Energy Ball or do whatever you want? This is cool because like Crook is interesting here. Like it's not broken. It's not.
Oh yeah.
But it's not bad. Like at the same time, it's decent.
See,
very slow Mesprit you have over there.
I imagine you'd probably be Scarfed.
Yeah, for some speed control. Like my thought process is get some damage with this Crook, and then try and beat everything with Lopunny plus Lottie.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to this. This seems like a pretty okay mon.
How do I want to do this? So, yeah, figured something like that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I went bulk up, like, it could be foul play, Crook.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'd have to play the large out, especially like
Scarf. I didn't think you CC that turn. I mean, I am Scarf, but...
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Rocks.
Scarf rocks. Who runs that set?
That should be. You know, the big thing about Gallade here is that it has inner focus, which is like so frustrating versus Lopunny. Like I don't get a free Mega Evolve. Like I can revenge kill you, but you need to have chip on you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Luckily, luckily you're not blocking this. It seems my counter does not.
Why did I take 78%? Is Scramble really that bad?
Apparently, I'm max attack on this Scramble.
Oof.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen.
Doesn't matter. I have a revenge killer, so we're fine.
Yeah, where is it?
Right here.
You think that's it? Hello?
Dude, you're bulk up. You think you're going to kill me with anything?
How much does Leaf Blade do? Let me calc.
Yeah, okay. So your bulk up, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, Leaf Blade. Yeah, okay.
It looks like Leaf Blade kills. You sure?
It literally does not kill. You're at neutral.
It is high crit chance.
All right, and now you go for your,
okay.
Now you go for Magnet Rise like every other one in this game.
Yeah, so what are you gonna pick?
I have
You're not gonna go
Smackdown.
for Earthquake, are you? Oh, no, you don't.
I just go. I mean, it hits Thunders and it hits this. Yeah.
No way.
All right, let's get rid of that.
Oof, the crit. Tough life here. How are the puppies?
They're playing. I don't know if you heard them in the back, but
That's cute.
well, Puka's 2, but that one's obviously not even 3 months yet. So they're playing. They're having a good time over there.
Yeah. Let's get these spikes up.
All right, so keys are gone, which makes. I mean, you didn't get up a light screen, so my Lottie goes crazy.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's not bad.
Lucius. No. Not him.
You're fine. This can't do anything.
This bulk up 2? I bet you this is bulk up 2. With Defiant. It makes sense that you bulk up with Defiant. It's faster than the entire team.
Yeah, no, it's special. I gotta figure out a way how to get rid of your Choppleberry, because I know you got it.
It's not Chopple.
Oh, what is it?
Don't worry about it, bro. It's not Chopple. This is something with sewer power. You'll find out the item in a sec. I lied. It was Chopple the whole time.
Wow, look at you.
And look at it. He just raised his stats just to lower novice. We call that novice where I'm from. Just in case, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wasting turns, you know.
Of course. Oh, you think this is the answer?
Yeah, you're Solid Bear. You're not Thunder Wave.
You think that?
If you're bulk up, sewer power knockoff, Thunder Wave, you deserve it. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. Okay. We're close. I can smell it.
I'm smelling an L here. I don't know what you're smelling.
We're very close. That's fine. Still got my berry on this guy too.
There's no way you're chopping this too, right?
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not chopping on this.
Makes sense. Spike up. Oof.
Need as many as I can.
Yeah. What's my removal? Oh, it's Skuntank. That gets defog, right?
Yeah. I think there's still definitely poised to win, though. I don't know how much this guy takes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Pharaoh's not going to die here, but...
No.
I have to win a speed tie versus the Gallade.
Yeah. You'll win it, though. You're lucky enough.
No, I'm not. Not in tournaments.
I don't think this kills. Ooh. Easy crit.
Oh. It killed us, so don't worry. Alright, so... Get rid of this threat here. Gone. Scarf Rocks?
Nah, that's a bad set. Who would ring that?
Can I win if it's Scarf
Nah,
Rocks? Maybe.
It's Endure Rocky Helmet. Ooh, that crit.
I can definitely.
It's tough.
I can definitely win if it's Scarf Rocks.
Nah, it's not Scarf.
You literally outsped me. Also, I realized you wouldn't outrage. Alright, so now I just burn the dude and Draco twice. Are you Endure?
I might be.
Oof. You were not, you liar.
I was Salic, though.
Close.
Yeah.
I think comes down to a speed tie. Comes down to a speed tie, I think.
Nah, I don't think it does.
Wait, you have no knockoff? You have no 350 speed?
No. I chew it, though.
You chewed that for
poison.
breakfast.
Where's your Draco?
Dude, it's Bolt Beam Psyshock. Like, good game.
Hey, there it is. I don't know if I kill a Drain Punch.
Well, unfortunately for you. Oh no, I almost did it. Good game.
You only got the para. Yeah. GG.
I didn't have a dragon move on Lottie. Or
it seemed pretty free. Was it like do you have like Earthquake that hit Klefki or something?
Oh no, it was Psyshock, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam with a Color Berry Roost.
Okay.
I think Dragon Move definitely would have helped too, but
yeah, I would expect to like Dual Stab and Earthquake to hit like Klefki and Skunk Tank, I guess.
We both brought the same Pokemon as them.
Oh, did we? Let me get into the game.
We literally both brought the exact same Pokemon as them.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that surprised about that. What did you lead with? You led with Rotom. That was a pretty safe lead. Team.
Yeah. Let me know when we're starting this, by the way.
Yeah, we'll do it like turn by turn or so.
Okay. Right. I mean, Rotom just can't die to anything, and it potentially can either weaken or burn or do damage to something. So I thought Rotom was just smart. It gives me momentum.
Yeah, I guess Klefki can just set up spikes on it for free, and I don't think you bring defog removal, Latios. Yeah. So maybe you don't want to take that, I guess. I was debating, like, Imprison Klefki, just to make sure, like, Ferrothorn didn't get up spikes. But it felt a little passive. I don't think Akki would bring something like that.
My Ferrothorn, I think, was Akaberry, for just in case you were Tail Glow, HP Fire.
Yeah.
On Manaphy.
Yeah, no, I just brought Energy Ball Ice Beam and figured I would wear down the Ferrothorn some other
muscle through with spikes or anything. Yeah, it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly. It could be anything. It could even be like no Water Stab, which would kind of be weird, but Ice.
No, you don't need Water Stab here. Yeah.
HP Fire, something like that. It's a lot of the team pretty tough anyway. Just Scald is like, it's Gen 6, so Scald is super free. It does an eighth of your damage is the 1/16th, so Scald is kind of free. I imagine Akki probably just runs Scald here.
Yeah, I think Scald is just strong versus it's really hard to recover on burns. I'm sure Metro actually ran like a more offensive Lottie.
Yeah.
I mean, I had offensive Lottie, but maybe a different move. I think Bolt Beam is fine coverage, but Psyshock would help you beat the Combine sets. But I feel like you deal with Manaphy via either your stronger Electric or like Lopunny Revenge killing it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the annoying thing. Was Lop like just came in and revenge just about anything. That's why I had so much speed on the team with Garchomp and dual Salic Berries. All right, so turn one, it is
Rotom versus Thundurus.
Rotom against Thundurus.
Not bad for Rotom at all. Revealing its Scarf, actually. Pretty interesting pick. I guess it always lets you revenge kill Manaphy unless Salic and on Garchomps. It gets crit turn one, though. That is
that's pretty
so
unfortunate.
Yeah, that is very whack.
Is it mixed? I guess if you're Life Orb, you're probably mixed.
You're definitely running mixed, yeah.
Superpower, Taunt.
It was 100% Defiant as well. Like, if you're running Life Orb, you want Defiant, yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'm a little bit surprised Metro actually ended up switching out just because I feel like the chip on Manaphy is always worth it. Like, I would always risk Hydro again here because you either get chip on Manaphy, Garchomp, or anything, and like Manaphy can't set up Stealth Rock, only Garchomp can. So if Garchomp comes in, you just weakened it for your Lop. But
yeah, exactly. But I guess the Thundurus is almost dead. But yeah, no, I feel like you just go for the Hydro there. Like, what you're switching.
I think, especially because you can't really, if they get a Brox, you can't switch anyway. And instead, I mean, we're seeing here that the Thundurus into Klefki basically beat down Ferrothorn. HP Fire Klefki is interesting. Did you run that too?
No, I didn't have HP Fire. I'm still like on turn 4. I'm like pausing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
No, you're good. So Thundurus is down to Superpower. Okay. Yeah, and Klefki's HP Fire. That actually does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it did.
52%.
So this is the thing. Like, because you went Ferrothorn, not only are you committed now because you got taunted, but like you got more out of this than you had more out of it by clicking Hydro. Even if you lost Rotom, right? You have speed for that, and you have defensive counterplay, aka Ferrothorn for Manaphy. So now, like, I'm looking at it, it looks like defensive Manaphy and Chomper are just going to be just big threats.
Pretty annoying to take down. Yeah.
I'm on. Are you on turn 6 where Klefki just took him down?
Yeah, with the
the D gleam.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's got to be like some type of offensive.
Yeah. This is rough though. Now I guess Lop comes out here because it's not gonna Mega Evolve and it's gonna go for its limber non-stab high jump kick.
I guess so.
Otherwise,
why would you go into that otherwise?
I guess Crook. You can't go Crook because it can be Magnet Rise. Oh, he just Mega Evolved immediately and went for high jump kick anyway.
That's so risky.
Yeah, and Akki just went out to the Rocky Helmet Mesper just like you had,
which
is fair. I think at this point, Metro's game plan is weaken everything and try and Lottie cheese like at the end.
Or Crook. It's probably either Lottie or...
Yeah, I guess Crook can do it too.
If it's like Scarf. Latios can win for sure, but as long as Akatsuki is pretty healthy, it should be.
Yeah. Would you have U-turn there with Mesprit always?
I think so. Especially because like Mesprit's like there to handle the Lop. It'll weaken it enough. I don't know. We don't know if the Garchomp is like defensive.
Yeah.
Like, with like Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin.
I mean, Ice Punch doesn't. Even if it wasn't offensive, I'm pretty sure Ice Punch from Lopunny is like 87 to 103% or something like that from like
that much
max attacks. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's like 4 HP EVs Garchomp takes. Probably less. Probably less actually. It's probably like an 86 to something roll.
I guess Metro had to make that Lop play like to get back into it. And the Garchomp's out on the Lop. Is the Garchomp Scarf, you think?
Well, he does back out into the Mesprit, which is a good play. Doesn't let you pop your berry, which if you're Yachi berry, which is cool for Lottie. It lets you weaken Lop even more. And there's probably a Scarf Garchomp, like you said.
Yeah. But maybe predicting the double out there.
Yeah.
I guess. I guess Gramble would be the switch in.
Yeah. Went for Dragon Claw, though, just to hit Rotom, which I think is fine because Gramble not the most scary offensive threat, so like you can always pivot into one of your mons.
Exactly.
So I think that's fair.
Yeah. So I'm on turn 10. The Garchomp's back in on the Lop, so I think that has to reveal that it's either Scarfed or like Yachi Berry can take the hit.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to get Lopunny a little bit lower. That way the Dragon Claw could KO.
Yeah, and I don't think he wants Klefki to get... Like, Klefki can probably... Well, it will take the high jump kick, but it probably wants to stay healthy to take on the Latios.
Yeah. Or even, like, late game Crocodile if it's Magnet Rise.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, yeah, it just goes for a Dragon Claw to Rotom.
Yep.
Yeah,
Rotom dies. Yeah, and again, like, the dude lost a Dragon Resistant Feral Thorn. And basically, I mean, the crit hurt, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, the crit hurt because now you can't play Rotom the way you want to. But Hydro Pump in turn 1 and turn 2 would have been so good. I don't think it matters if Manaphy comes in if you have Feral Thorn at full, Lopunny at full, Latios at full in the back, type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he even would have a pivot into Mesprit, you know? Like instead he didn't get any spike. Klefki ended up styling on him.
Yeah, didn't get spikes up or a screen.
No spikes, no screen, no.
Yeah, I don't know what the other two moves would be.
I definitely think that Klefki High has Magnet Rise for sure.
Yeah, the take on the Crook with D-Gleam. Yeah, I thought Play Rough was just safer because like Calm Mind, Latias could probably beat D-Gleam Klefki, unless it has like Thunder Wave or something.
I think yeah, I'm pretty sure like even like a random foul play. I probably don't have foul play here to be honest, but a random foul play would still like break a sub if it had it and still do enough for Thunder Wave. Like I don't think Calm Mind Lottie's that much of a threat because you paralyze it or Thunder or Toxic it and then you just kind of move on.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. It could be play or a Heal Bell Grand Bull, but that kind of seems tough.
Yeah.
So turn 13, Manaphy just scalds the
burns Lottie immediately. Okay. And we do see its Calm Mind weakness policy. Ooh, maybe it was agility. I don't know if it has agility in this generation. I know it has agility in other generations.
Does it? I don't remember. It gets Dragon Dance. Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Agility? No, it doesn't get agility.
Well,
but it could be Dragon Dance, I guess.
Yeah. Turn 15, Akki actually sacks Manaphy, which means that Crocodile has a lot of fun, potentially.
Like just clicking Earthquake.
Yeah.
Especially
and Gramble, too. Yeah.
Did it reveal that it was Intimidate? We haven't seen that.
We haven't even seen Crook. It should definitely be Intimidate, though, for sure. Like, you have to be Intimidate.
I mean, if you're Moxie and just claim a free kill, like what switches into 2 Earthquakes at this rate?
Yeah, but I mean, if it's Moxie, it does get a kill. That's true.
Yeah, but I would imagine it's probably Intimidate anyway.
I'm surprised Manaphy stayed in though. Like I feel like it still eats a hit from Lop, Crook,
Yeah, exactly.
Bramble, etc. But maybe if Akki knows his end game has to do with Klefki winning, which is really close.
We'll see. I felt like Klefki was just a pretty free switch in there.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. So we see Mega Gallade come out and do Shadow Sneak the Latios. Him saving Latios I think is smart because it means he can't be Earthquake. And he gets Rocky Helmet chip too. So this is really good because Gramble is in the driver's seat. And we see a beautiful Fire Punch. I feel like I understand why you get the kill there, but I don't like that. Like turn 17, turn 17 Fire Punch was beautiful. But I think turn 18, I think you don't let yourself get hit there. I don't know.
What, because now the Gramble Fire Punch?
Yeah, because you hit with Gleam. You got hit with Gleam, so I think Gallade KOs you if it's jab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it should kill you.
Actually, it might not even matter because at this point you sack Gramble, you get the Rocky Helmet hit, and then you go Lop and just get a huge hit off anyway, and then maybe Crocodile just wins.
It probably does once you get a return off.
Yeah, or it could even be Outrage with Moxie. Definitely.
Outrage, man. Yeah, that's quite the set.
We see Gramble come out, die to Gallade, and then we see Lopunny come out as well. We do see a return, and I don't know.
I think return is fine.
Yeah, no. I don't know if going Garchomp is good though,
is the play
because now Crocodile KOs. Because now all you have to do is you sack Lottie, then you go Crocodile, click Earthquake, and then Lopunny wins.
Yeah, exactly.
So this path looks like Metro should 100% win here.
I mean, I think you're kind of stuck with a Gallade. Like, do you let that eat a return?
Unless the thought process is Akki goes for Stealth Rock here, Scarf Stealth Rock. Lopunny dies to Rough Skin. And then Lopunny dies right now to Rough Skin.
And then Gallade
Lottie dies, and then Gallade hopefully choose an Earthquake. But then that's why I don't like return, because I feel like you could have Ice Punched that turn. Just got the chip you needed. I think Ice Punch was better that turn, because let's see if turn 21, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
We do see an Outrage come out. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
It should be game. Wait, what? Wait.
I didn't see turn 22 yet. Oh, wait, why is Lop bad?
Why'd Lop come out?
Quick attack?
It is Moxie, but... I mean, it ends up being Moxie. But I mean, Earthquake always killed anyway. Why not keep Lop? Why not keep Lop in the back just in case this is like max defense?
Yeah, no, that's super weird.
Yeah, that I think that maybe they were going off of them potentially hitting themselves just to give them better odds.
Yeah, I because you're locked in that outright, especially if you know your Scarf Crook. Like Earthquake just claimed the kill there anyway.
Yeah, that was interesting. I would definitely have kept Lopunny just in case, especially because let's say Gallade did live, right? It gets a Drain Punch, it gets the health back. You want to be able to frustration it. I doubt there was a way it lived +1 Earthquake, but
no, I don't think so. Even if you're super bulky, I don't think it would live that hit.
Yeah, I definitely think going Crocodile first was the better play though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if he's going to crit you, he's going to crit you regardless.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get crit, and you're going to die. But maybe the thought process was a 2-turn Outrage, potentially. And then let him hit himself Confusion to give you better odds to break through. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems weird. I don't know if I would go down that path. I felt if you knew your Scarf Crook with Moxie, I felt like that. Yeah, I would have. You risked a crit. If you're worried about the crit.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, you risk. And then now you have one less Pokemon.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah, just in case some shenanigans happened or whatever.
I think it was cool though until that was interesting to see the Crocodile come back. That's something we talked about as well. But that's why I felt like the Manaphy sack was a little rough, because Manaphy will always eat a hit from Crook, from
how healthy was
these guys. So that's 70%.
Yeah, it was at 70%, and I don't understand what the Klefki's there as a sack. I don't understand that. And then you just bring in the Goliath to Shadow Sneak or Garchomp at Scarfed.
But I'm sure if Akki... We don't have Aki's team, though. So I'm sure Akki will tell his thought process, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe he was just predicting, Earthquake and just, an over-predict or something like that. Predicting the Klefki to come in. Because you imagine the Latias has to have something to take on the... Earthquake wouldn't kill either. But it had to be, in Power Fire or something. To kill that Klefki.
Yeah. I'm assuming Keys was... Maybe Keys was just Spike plus... That's another thing, too. I feel like on Maybe a spike could have went up at times too, because like that would have made a huge difference. Like any type of hazard would have been.
Yeah.
Lop wouldn't have been able to switch out. Crocodile would have been one sooner, but if Lop wasn't able to switch out, maybe it can't get the chip.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I think spike definitely would have helped. So it was just coming in for free otherwise.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Well, that was quite an interesting game there. So I thought Klefki would have done more. I surprised no hazards came up at all that game.
It looked like it did more.
Yeah.
Like it did a lot. Like it beat a Ferrothorn, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see that much. That's what's cool about Draft League.
Ever.
Random sets to pull out, but yeah, he brought
definitely knew HP. Definitely knew HP Fire was coming though on something. Right? I just assumed.
Yeah, it had to be somewhere. Like, but if you're like special defensive, like Klefki did nothing. Yeah. That's why I had a lot of special attack, and I didn't want to go like a max special attack Klefki route.
That's fair.
But maybe Akki went that. It did a lot to the Pharaoh, unless it was like max defensive, with like Chopple maybe to take a Glade hit.
Yeah.
But even then, like it seemed like it was physically defensive Gramble, so I should take it on fine.
Well, my Gramble wasn't physically defensive. Yeah. I could tell by the fact I took 90% from a neutral
poison jab. It is a pretty.
Even being Rocky Helmet would have actually helped on mine too, but that was
yeah.
But I get the thought process too, because
was it left? It was lefties, right?
Yeah, it was leftovers offensive max attack. So I get the thought process. What Tone was going for. It's weaken Klefki and have like no real switching, so that way Lottie can clean up. So I understand it.
Yeah,
I get the thought process on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout outs Tone.
Yeah, big shout out to Tone. Thank you, Tone.
Yeah, we're in a league together, so it's fun to talk to him.
Awesome, dude.
But yeah, thank you so much, Joey, for popping on. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you back in Draft League. What you hoping for Gen 9? You think anything's gonna?
If Wi-Fi battles, if I can do a actual timer and I don't have to go through walls just to do the stupid, link together and have this program on my computer open, etc.
It's so tough. They found a way like a couple of months ago, so you don't have to do all that, and like someone can like host the game. And like,
but even then, you have to be there at a certain time and things like that too. Like,
yeah, there's it's just so inconvenient when it doesn't have to be.
Yep.
But yeah, again, thank you, Joey, for hopping on.
No, thank you for having me, man.
Yep. All right. Let me know down below who I think I should do for week 4 and beyond. But yeah, until next time, later, guys.
Peace.